Anticipate, don't improvise. My process is purely logistical, narrowly focused by design. I'm not here to take sides. It's not my place to formulate any opinion. No one who can afford me needs to waste time winning me to some cause. I serve no god or country. I fly no flag. If I'm effective, it's because of one simple fact. I don't give a fuck.
We got the deal, ladies and gentlemen. The long predicted deal. I told you Trump would get some type of deal. It's so important for the elections. It's so important for the summer driving season. And now that deal will officially be signed in Switzerland later this week. And most importantly, it gives us 60 days as they negotiate. That 60 days is very important in the stock market because it allows us to rally up to our predicted targets, pushing up towards 8K in the bull case, 83.21 in the max bull case, and then the summer top, and then the summer drop, and a very nice retracement, bottoming us around the election, fall equinox, September, October, right in time for the most bullish time of the year, November, all the way out to April. You're going to see epic gains in 2027, 2028, the S&P will be above 10K. And if you're listening to this for the first time, you're probably like, wow, this guy's really contrarian. And I would say I am. But I've also been very, very right since April of last year. Let's talk about where we are in the markets. Guys, if you like my content, be sure to like, subscribe, and definitely click the hype button if you have one. Consider joining us on our Discord. Click the join button right there on YouTube. Or you can also get our video updates throughout the week right there through YouTube. And of course, check out SimpleFX because they are a fantastic app. If you live outside the USA and Canada, you can trade everything there. Global indices, equities, commodities, Forex, cryptos. With the Market Makers VIP link, you get up to 5K first time deposit bonus right there in the video description. Is the market prepared? Is the market positioned for this summer rally? The answer is no. Thursday, Friday last week, we were at a 25. You're still in fear. All these shorts will have to be covered and the market will push even higher. So look at the SOX. The SOX exceeded everybody's expectations. It hit and tracked beautifully along our ABC, the 1618. Gave us a 17% drop. The 2618 dropped us from 12,150 down to 10,900. And now we've exceeded 300%, starting to look toppy, but as of today, made yet again another new all-time high. Let's look at the market symmetry, the most important factor in the marketplace. What do I mean by that? Coming off the pandemic low, 2,650 points up, 1,350 down. Coming off the 2022 low, 2,650 up, 1,350 down. Coming off that tariff sell-off, we are currently at 2812 up, and I don't think we're done going up yet. I think we have higher to go. Remember my predictions. I'm going for the trifecta here. Back in the April tariff sell-offs, gave you the bottom, 4820. We went to 4812. A week ahead of time, I gave you that bottom. Shared my longs. I said we're going to 7,000 base case, 7,500. We hit 7,000. Hit 7,500. The trifecta will be summer rally, base case 8,000, max bull case 83.21, and then you know what happens? That same potential 1,350 point sell-off takes us right back down to 7,000. Does it have to do that? No, but each 1,350 point sell-off took us down to the previous all-time high. 1,350 coming up from the tariffs took us back down to the 2022 high. If we do achieve that 83.21, which is going to be the max bull case, 1,350 takes you perfectly back down, 16% retracement to 7K. And keep in mind, just like in September of last year, October of last year, April of last year, any other type of pullback or retracement like we just had in March with Iran, the doomers will come out and tell you the market's getting cut in half. This is a super bullish cycle, massive gains in 27, 28. We're going to have potentially a large retracement with a summer top and drop, but don't let that scare you because we'll be at over 10K, north of 10K in 2028 in the S&P. You don't believe me? That's fine. Just watch. This is how it's looking at playing out so far. You're very close to making a new all-time high. 75.61 on the S&P. 76.25 is your all-time high. Remember, this little pullback right here, they told you it's the beginning of the crash. Don't buy anything. It's going down 50%. They tell you this over and over again. You have to understand the psychology in the marketplace. Most people are just lemmings. They just follow the herd. A lot of these people that do TA don't actually trade anything, and they just repeat what they hear on TV. And Wall Street has massive TDS, okay? So every single prediction they've given you since April of 2025, global recession, interest rates going up to 9-10%, oil going to $250, Iran never signing a deal, it's never going to happen, the strait's going to stay closed. Everything they say has been wrong. You have to have a contrarian mindset because 80 to 90% of Wall Street cannot beat your grandmother investing in the S&P. Think about that. Why do you even care what they say? So look at this. If we flip 76.25, July to August, timing's the hardest part because we don't know the speed that these moves happen. Looking for that move up to 8,000. And if we can get super bullish, max bull case 83.20, gotta flip 76.25. And again, what's the likelihood of that? Let's open this up. RSI just crossed bullish. Look at our volume, our DVD. Volume is bullish. Look at our momentum, crossing bullish. Most importantly, look at the market breadth. 71% of the S&P is now above the 20. 61% is above the 50. This is good breadth. Like I said, you're going to get rotation. We're going to start covering SpaceX as well, but there's only 2 daily candles right now, so there's not a lot to show you in that. But that's what we're seeing on the S&P. What about the NASDAQ? The beauty of the layout of the trend line. Just like the S&P, all of the targets were hit. Trend line was hit, giving you the top, 15% drop. Trend line was hit for the pullback. Finally broke through the trend line on the third attempt, and then you dropped, and now you're right at the trend line again. Remember, my base bull case for the summer rally going for the trifecta was 31.8. This is easily going to be hit. You're at 30,500, and max bull case is 34K. Realistically, you could end up somewhere in between them here with the summer rally, and that's A-OK because, again, new all-time highs in the market. So we'll be covering the NASDAQ and any downside potential once we actually get a top. What about the DAX? Well, the Europeans stupidly raised rates. Why would you raise rates in an oil shock? Oh, that's right. People that are in positions of economic power don't actually understand economics. Raising rates does not open the Strait of Hormuz. It does not lower the price of oil. What it does do is increase the average person's credit card interest for balances. It increases loans and payments and lines of credit that small businesses need to open and pay and succeed. So you just crush your economy for no reason. But again, leftists, Keynesian economics, they don't understand how economics actually work. However, the DAX still, I believe, if you can break out above 25,550, you will see the DAX go up above 26,150, 26,577. Like to see our trend line hit here between 26,5 and 27,2, and that would be the summer rally in the DAX. Again, holding your higher lows as of now, but it's a little bit more complicated because the elites are against you in your country. So that is our update on the markets. Guys, be sure to check out the crypto update. That is out next. Hope to see you on the Discord.